live. All right. We are officially live. I am going to shuffle my cards, get my energy in on them, like them up, and all that fun jazz. We are slowly crawling upon Friday, and I'm super excited. Hopefully this weekend it won't rain and I can actually get in the garden and start pulling some weeds and all that fun jazz. But we shall see what the day brings, you know what I mean? By the way, for those of you who do watch the channel, by the way, sweetheart, check the description down below. That'll let you know how we do readings on here, okay? But for those of you who been talking about our energy magic video, as well as some others, I've got some stuff I've worked on today. I got a new editing software courtesy of my daughter. So you're going to be seeing some changes in my editing style, and hopefully you guys like it. I'm enjoying it myself, which I'm super excited. I know some have asked about how did I start my journey. So that's one that's coming up as well. We got the second part to the energy magic. I'm also doing a video of what I wish I knew before I started reading tarot. By the way, for anybody who's looking for a reading, the way that we do them, if you haven't found the description box, is if you subscribe, you do get one free generalized card for you. And then once we reach 1,000, which by the way is like 100 people away, then I'm going to give everybody a week worth of free questions for subscribing, since we'll be at that point at 1,000. So I'm super excited. We're edging closer, so to speak. So, Harsha, my dear, you will get a free generalized card as long as you are subscribed, if you're still here, my dear. For anybody else who is tuning in, welcome. Super excited. It's been one of those days where my energy's been up. I got a really good night's sleep. It's been less chaotic. All right, sweetheart. Let's see what we got coming for you. All right. Hey, Bree. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm doing good myself. All right, Harsha. Ooh, we got a few things coming up. So we got a lack of abundance in your life. But it does seem like we're finally feeling like our true calling, but we're feeling stuck. So this is what I want you to focus on. What is making you feel stuck in your life? What is anchoring you down and where you're at and kind of dragging, your life with it? Because whatever this is, once you start letting go of whatever's holding you back, you're going to be able to actually follow your true passion, since South Node came before that. Always remember, North Node is when you are doing like your soul purpose. South Node is when you do things that are basically what you want to. Hey, how are we doing, Julissa? By the way, for anybody wondering who the music is back in the background, it is Aurelio Voltaire. You should go check him out. And Bree, let's see what we got for Bree today. Ooh, Bree, we got some creativeness coming in with the 5th house, but it doesn't seem like we're taking our creativity and doing anything with it. You need to bring it back into the 1st house, baby. I don't know if there's a lack of inspiration going on in your life, but it is something that you need. You need change. You need something different coming into your life. So hopefully, Bree, you can find whatever it is that's not suiting your life very well and replace it with something that, brings you joy. Ah, Delisa. You're welcome, my dears. Got a Cash App song. Okay. Ooh, Jaleesa, it seems like we've rooted ourselves, but it seems like the things that are stirring around us aren't things that we're bringing in. The reason I say this is that we got Cauldron in reverse, which the card says, bewitching, yes it be, blink and you shall see, a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. So it means that you're finally putting that desire to use instead of leaving it behind. But followed right behind it is rooted. So it means that we're finally taking our plunge. We're putting our feet to the ground, whether we realize it yet or not. Hello, Daniela. How are you, baby? Give me 1 second, guys. Alexa, turn down by 1. I just lost my cards. Give me a minute. See, even I have oopsie daisies, as I like to call them. You know it's bad when your hands go drop. Do, going down. Oh, going down. Oh, going down. Do. All right, Daniela, like I was trying to do. Now, if I really wanted to be superstitious, I could say, ooh, I'm dropping half the deck, which means I'm dropping the ball on some things in my life. But I'm not going to do that because I really don't know that. So, ooh, we got the underground and we got rebirth coming in. So we got Greet the Darkness, we got Underworld, and then we got Rebirth. The one that I want you to focus on, which is where you're currently at, is Greeting the Darkness. You're not allowing yourself to deep dive enough into the things that are kind of either holding you back or memories that you can't let go of that are kind of creeping up in the darkness. So I'm going to let you know that you are going to have a rebirthing here soon. Basically, a rebirth is kind of like where your life kind of tumbles down a little bit just so it can build you back where you need to be and beyond. So just kind of keep that in mind, baby. General for me for the first one. Not a problem, my dear. I don't know if it's my phone or what, but I haven't gotten nothing on Cash App yet. Do. Na. Which it probably is, to be honest, because we got rain and everything coming in. So the first one you want a general, and what do you want for your second one, baby? Do. The ship's going down. Hey, there's my cookie. What does my BF Ron need from me right now? Are you sure it's sent, Jaleesa, my dear? While you're double checking, I'm going to go ahead and start with your first question. How are you doing, my cookie of doom? Because you were talking about Cash App. So that's why I was asking, are you sure it's sent? Because I didn't see nothing, my dear. Do. All right, so it looks like we got a few things going on. It's sent. Oh, there it is. Call the devil, right? All right, so the first thing that we got coming up is the Eight of Swords, okay? That's where you're kind of stuck in between a situation. Give me 1 second. Alexa, turn down my 1. I love his music, but it's just too distracting. So we got the Eight of Swords, which the Eight of Swords is telling me that you're kind of stuck between what your mind wants to do and what you're physically able to do, which has kind of got us going into the hermit mode right now in our life in a general speaking. But we've also got the Five of Pentacles coming up. So with the Five of Pentacles, that lets us know that we got our eye on something, but we haven't really pushed too much on it. And then that is followed by the Four of Swords in reverse. So it's not coming from a place of hurt that's got you cautious. It's more of just kind of waiting to see what this other individual's wanting to do. Feels like you're trying to read them out, kind of feel them out as far as where it's going. Which would kind of go in with your second question as far as where does it go? What does my boyfriend, my BFF Ron need right now? What does their BFF Ron need right now from them? Ooh, okay, that's definite. Okay, so the first thing that they need is a little bit of help. The reason that I say this is because right now we got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is moving towards a situation that doesn't benefit them, and they're not fully seeing that. And we've got the King of Swords in reverse, so that tells me that they have good intentions, but it doesn't seem like the good intentions is going to be good enough. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like wherever they're going back to, it has to do with either family or a family type of dynamic, because we got the Ten of Cups. And with the Ten of Cups, that normally deals with like friends, family, relationships, that kind of thing. So I'm going to say it's probably more family, but it could also be a friend as well. Then we've got the Ten of Wands here, which means the best thing that we can do is let them go and do their own thing. We can't hold them back and keep them in the same place. You know what I mean? They got to learn from whatever this experience is going to entail. All you can do is just be there for them to kind of help pick up the pieces, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a double meaning here. Them learning to do it on their own and learning to let go, but you also being there to kind of help them after the storm. Yes, his fam is pressuring him. So that's what I would suggest. I would just kind of be there for him. You know what I mean? You can't really control what people feel like they need to do. You can just be that support for them when they do it. You said a song with it. What was the song, sweetheart? Because I didn't get the song thing. So if you tell me the song, I'll get that for you. Hey, Michael, baby, how are you doing? And then I've got my cookie of doom. Cookie of doom. By the way, Julissa, you'll be added into a giveaway for an hour reading for this month. Because anybody who decides to get a reading, they will get a drawing in the hour reading giveaway. Want to hear some stupid news? Baby, throw it at me. Throw it at me. All right. My sugar cookie of doom, we got some things coming your way. It looks like it's good. So we got the Banshee card coming up, which means haunting from the past. Since it's not this way and it's in reverse, that means that you're finally letting go of stuff, which me and you both know where you're at with that. Then we also got candle magic, which is meaning you need to speak the things that you want into your life into existence with your work, okay? So this is kind of where your magical practice and your life has to kind of meet in between. And when you start doing that, you can't hold back from the transformations that you're going to get, which I feel like, you know, with what we've already talked about, which these first two cards don't surprise me whatsoever. But with the transformation, there's going to be a little bit of pushback. And maybe from your end, I feel like it's from your end because I feel like you're ready to move, but it's like trying to keep rooted at the same time. Then we also got Witch, which says, grab a hold along the dwelling of the fire with the fire within the belly. Awakening all that is, a mere glimpse, a dedicated pool at the very roots, living in the alchemy of oneself. So basically, it's just doing things for yourself and acknowledging sometimes in life, you know, we have to pull out the dead to allow the new to grow and to expand because some of those weeds are hindering your expansion in your life. And you're just kind of at this point where you're taking all the energy and kind of just using it to manifest. So earlier I went to drop off my cousin at work. No problem for me. As everyone else there else, we all get hungry and we're on the road. So I went to go to a nearby McDonald's. Nothing for a while. I was driving. So tell me why. Tell me why what? And then, who else do I got? I got Michael, I think. Yeah. when I switched from the left to the right lane, there were no cars in front of me or behind me. And then before the light went red, man, this is suspenseful. Did you get hit, baby? Oh, which you've got the veil and the spider. So the veil is you're finally seeing the truth and you're no longer being held into the lies and accountability for things that you can't basically control, Michael. A cop came out of nowhere, maybe, for the stupidest reason, an accusation. I don't like where this is going. All right, let's see. Now am I destined, baby? Questions I do charge for, but if you are subscribed, you do get a generalized card. This is for Carlene. Hey, Deetra, how are you doing? Or Pike. Whichever you wish to be called. Let's see. Harleen, what do we got for you? You're being blocked, baby. You're being blocked from being able to, my kids are trying to get music. Wait a second. They're trying to use the music. Anyway, so it looks like we're being blocked from some growth that we need, but we're trying to pass on. So whatever hardships you're going through, it does seem like, you're trying to keep your eye on the prize, trying to focus on your home and happiness. But it does seem like you're feeling a little bit defeated because we have Leo in reverse. So whatever's got you kind of feeling defeated, baby, kind of take a step back, realign yourself, because you're doing everything that you can. Whenever we get into a shit show of a situation, the worst thing that you want to do is stop what you're doing. Well, I mean, stop as, not even trying. You know what I mean? So when we got the Capricorn popping up, to me, that tells me that you're just trying to push forward for your family and your life. But it does seem like you're being a little bit pushed down a little bit. Just know, baby, everybody has them moments in their life where they feel like maybe they're not doing enough or enough is not good enough. You know what I mean? But you got to see it like this. You can't control everything. You can only control how you react to it. So with that being said, keep on pushing, baby. It will get better. At least you're not giving up. You're at least attempting to fight the situation in your life. Thank you. I can feel something stirring, but I feel like reluctant to open it up, and I think I'm just afraid to get hurt again. You know what, babe? You just got to go with the flows when it comes with it. I know it's hard, and, I'm with you most of the nights. Pike, my dear, it's time for you to start focusing on your house. There's a lot going on, but I feel like there is a soul connection that needs rebalanced. So rebalance whatever connection in your home is not at its top peak. Like, he claimed I was interfering with the road and simply me just switching lanes. He claimed I could have caused an accident and there was literally no traffic in front of me or behind me. Like, dude, come on. I just wanted a sandwich and I get pulled over. Like, that's some bullshit. I'd be mad. I'd be angry. Hey, Coco. How are you doing, baby? What do we got for Coco? All right. You're just trying to get me and everybody else the same card. Get your shit together. Do. Coco, baby. Is my reading already done? It is, my dear. If you go back, I work really quick. Like, my mouth moves a lot quicker than most people are used to. So I do apologize. Ooh, it looks like you're taking it easy, Coco. We got the nonchalant of the Virgo mixed with the Gemini. So there is a decision in your life that you're kind of combating back and forth. But currently, right now, you're not stressing out about it, which is a good sign. Hey, Goddess, how are you doing, sweetie? Let's see what we got for the Goddess. You're very welcome, honey. By the way, guys, if you would, just hit that like button before you go. If you plan to go, I appreciate it. Oh, Goddess, we got abundance, love, finding balance, emotions, but we got some distance going on. I want you to find out what's going on. Why do we got distance within our love and abundance? Like, who's making us question their loyalty? Don't know what's going on, dear, but I do wish you the best. Everything else looks good. It's just this Pluto card coming up. And, Pluto deals with, distance and hurt. Hey, Amazing Me, how you doing, baby? I even told Bianca, and she was like, even though it was stupid, it is stupid. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, if there was other cars around and you were just, like, whip it through a drive-through. But, come on, dude. You have nothing to do. I'm hungry. Leave me alone. Let me eat. All right, amazing me. Let's see what we got. We are ignoring our intuition. Why the fuck are you ignoring your intuition? This is like an in-person alarm system. Don't ignore your intuition. Then we've got coming of winter. So it does look like we're trying to declutter our life, but we're still not listening to our inner voice. Start channeling that inner voice, baby, because it'll help guide you on the way. Did I discover something new regarding my powers? Did I discover something new about my powers? I don't know. Power of persuasion, power of what, my dear? Everybody has their own little magical abilities, don't they? But they call them life skills. I call them powers of manifestation. Last time I talked to you, you were lovey-dovey. Your eyes were glazed with heart shapes. In private eye. Just to put the pieces back together. What did you discover? Turns out after taking a deep under hypnosis, I was able to look and discover not only telekinesis but psychokinesis, but I also have clairaudience. It's a form of clairvoyance. Yeah, clairaudience is the ability to hear things in higher frequencies, my dear. You know, I never really try to label what I can do. I just say I can do some weird shit. Want to see? That's basically how I start my conversations. Want to see some weird shit? Let me show you. Could you tell me if I could get a job? God bless you. Well, I do charge for questions, Lopez. So if you would like for me to look at the cards to find out that question or answer to your question, check out my information down below. That's why I was able to hear voices even when I was asleep and I'm awake, and when I'm just doing my thing, I hear voices. Well, you know, it's always good to know. You know what I mean? As long as those voices don't go, do this or do that, then I think you're pretty good. I hear my wolf guide. Sometimes I can hear spirits and even entities. Everybody can pick up some things. It just depends on the level of degree, I believe. Or at least that's my personal practice. But also, Lopez, if you do subscribe, you do get a free generalized card reading every time I'm live. That's something you're interested in. Not really sure. Let's see. What's wrong? I'm basically the messenger and dispenser of wisdom. Well, that's good. It's always good to be in tune and being able to help others in the process. By the way, for anybody joining us, please check the description down below. That'll tell you a little bit about myself and how I do my readings. If you haven't been listening. Messenger of wisdom. Not making fun of you, it's just fun to say. You know, I was looking at different cards the other day, and I've got the Sam Hain set, but I also seen that she released finally the Yule set, and I'm kind of interested in them. I'm going to have to check them out, do some more deep diving into them. Well, it has come to that point in our program where we have slowed down. So feel free to talk about what you wish. Oh, it's cool, but it only some knuckleheads actually take heed of what they're trying to tell me. Like, I'm not making this up. These are their voices making themselves known through me. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, some spirits and, you know, entities channel other people to talk through. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Just make sure that you are definite on the energies that are being talked to you, because schizophrenia is a thing. The reason I bring that up is because sometimes, or as I should say, historically speaking, some people would think that spirits or ghosts were talking to them, and it was actually schizophrenia coming up. Now, is this me telling you, hey, you got schizophrenia? No. Because, you know, I've had experiences seeing things, hearing things, so forth. But it is something that I do think should be mentioned in the conversation. Because some people do come across these videos, see them, and, you know, all that fun jazz. How's the ankle? The ankle is doing better, except I did something else to that same foot. So you know how, like, you have the arch on the inside of your foot? I was getting into my bear claw tub so I could take a shower. Well, I didn't lift my foot up enough, and I just went bam right into the tub, full force. So I got a nice little bruise, but other than that, it's going great. But yeah, last night I actually got some sleep. I did wake up this morning with a little bit of it hurting, but not as bad. Son, you can get a card, but I would appreciate it if you come in, say hi, how are you doing? You can use me, but you got to pay me occasionally. I'm not a cheap hooker. Actually, I am. By the way, whatever you're trying to fix in your life, don't even try. Because whoever you're trying to fix something with, you're wasting your time. We got Pentacles, a page, and reverse. Normally, if it's like this, that tells you, hey, you're working on something. That's great. When it's like this means it's kind of no use to be working on it because it's not working out. You know what I mean? So let's see what follows behind that. Yeah, you might as well just give up because we got the Four of Cups, which is the sign of giving up. So whatever you're trying to work on or who or with, just take it as a loss, my dear. How's your keep up those pain meds. I know, same here. Same here. Like I'm telling you, take drugs. No. But I am keeping up with my pain meds. I am trying to wing off of them, though. Because it is getting better. It was just like every time I would step on that foot, it was not like shooting pain as much as it was like this tingling with an irritation, you know? All right, I'm just a little tired. You're fine, baby. I know some of you lovelies come from different parts of the world and not as wide awake as my crazy ass, which, by the way, don't you love my little dark eyes today? I actually decided to put on makeup today. I was like, you know what? I'll make a video. I'll put on some makeup, and then I'll do it live. I even asked Bianca if she thinks I'm crazy. She just pat me on the head and said, no, Mikey boo-boo. Oh, you can't be cute little name. You're not. If anyone, just more than meets the eye. Exactly. You know, you can't let other people make you feel like, I love that woman. She sounds so sweet to you, I swear. But I love the fact that she goes, you Mikey boo-boo. Like, it's just so cute. It's disgusting. Anyway, but, you know, it's not a bad thing. You just gotta, you know, as long as it doesn't take over your life to where you can't get no sleep and it's messing up your, like, day-to-day life, then there's nothing wrong with it. But for context speaking, you know, I always got to throw out there to anybody watching who may not be in a medical practice that thinks they're hearing voices but doesn't know why. Maybe it's schizophrenia. But normally I think well, you can get auditory hallucinations and visual, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know that much about it. I know a little enough to kind of be like, have you looked into this? Have you looked into that? But I am thinking about making this live a little bit longer than normal because I'm like, you know what? I don't really got anything to do today. I don't even let anyone call me Mikey. I don't even let my previous and latest ex call me that. I hate being called Mikey. But Bianca is an exception. She won the key to my heart, and it truly called to me. Oh, Mikey. Actually, I prefer to call you Mikey. But I could see calling somebody Mikey. I don't know. I never really had good things with Mikeys. Anyway, for anybody coming in, check out the description below. If you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Every time we go live, you get a general free card. And we are close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. Once we do, it's a week full of 3 questions. Plus, you can finally tip your Witcher. I think. I don't know. I don't know how that works. When you hear a car door and you're like, where's the car? Anyway. Which I heard, by the way, for anybody who watches the Witcher series, that it's not going to be coming out till probably December, which sucks. But good for us. Disney Plus is on our side. And Loki comes out, I believe, next week, next Wednesday or something like that. Looks good, though. I think that's the thing to say. You know, some people in your life, they get a free pass with certain things that they can call you and certain things they can do. And then when other people try, you're like, what are you doing? Too long between seasons. I totally agree. Mikey just makes me cringe and kind of annoyed when someone calls me that. But I don't know how or why. But Bianca is an exception. Even my old previous coworker wasn't allowed to call me that. Oh, she got the pass. Have you ever seen those things on TikTok where like they're invited to the cookout? Well, that's kind of like your version. She's invited to call me Mikey, but no one else or they die. I feel like I need to add a little Italian into it, but I'm not going to. And then they split them in 2 and what? And then they split them in 2 to do them over a whole year. Yeah, it's so stupid, right? Like, I want to watch my show now. I finally did finish. It was a good finish. Mighty Ducks, I guess, on Disney Plus. Because when I'm not on here and I'm not doing private readings and I want my mind to go numb, I watch shows because that's what I do. But it also like my camping that I had planned for this week. Well, not this week, but this month is not going to happen. First off, I forgot that the camping week that I chose was near Father's Day, which, you know, my husband's a father and he's got a father. So, you know, you got to celebrate it. So we're going to have a big cookout here. And then the weekend before, I got to go to Indiana. The weekend after, the other better half of our coven has some stuff going on. And today, they've got not today, I think it's Saturday. They've got to talk with the people that actually own the space to where they're renting. So it just didn't work out in the cards this month, but next month, wait for a lot of fucked up footage of witches in the woods. Coven edition. That woman has won an okay pass to call me Mikey, let alone Mikey Boo Boo. I know, but it's so cute. Mikey Boo Boo. And then at the end, she brings out a popper and it goes, pff. Oh, that would be hilarious. I would love to see that. children to make sense. Eventually, I'm going to have to see the new version of The Craft. I haven't seen that. It's on my, yeah, because that's where I'm going to drink my pop, right? You know, normally, if I start eating something, normally when I start getting readings to do, so let's eat. But I really, well, if Popper, you mean a kid, because she did that after we finished spending time together not long ago. Why wouldn't you ask your neighbor? That seems like a waste. But if you want to pay me to answer that, sure. I've seen it. It's okay. David Duchovny is in it. Oh, really? I didn't know he was in it. And by popper, I meant like confetti popper, not your popper. But I mean, if that's what you want to call it, please feel free. I guess it's kind of the same thing, but natural. Oh, I'm horrible. I'm never going to look at him the same way again. But I'll tell you what, Cookie. Yeah, he plays the dad. Really? I mean, okay, but I don't know. I'm used to remembering him from like the X-Files, so I can't really see him as a dad, but I mean, I guess. Now he's got that daddy Dom thing going for him, don't he? Went from shooting aliens to shooting witches. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You because you're evil. He plays it bad. I'm gonna try something. Now, Californication, I did like. Because I did watch that, but I didn't watch like all of it. I only watched part of it, but it was good. I just wish it wouldn't take so long for Lucifer season. I'm ready for season 6, like 6. Like, bring it on. By the way, if anybody hasn't seen season 5 of Lucifer, I may ruin it. Who else loves Hotel California? You know what I'm also excited for is Nurse Ratched. I can't wait till that comes back because that show was amazing. But I don't know when they got it scheduled. Last episode kind of sucked, but it was okay. What last episode for Hotel California? Because I know you ain't talking about Lucifer. I loved it. That song always reminds me, brings me out into beach vibes. Nurse Ratched. Oh, Nurse Ratched you didn't like at the ending. I mean, I can see that. Beach vibes. By the way, speaking of vibes, the kids are out of school. It's official. I'm so excited. Alexa, play School's Out for Summer. No, Californication. Last episode. Right? It was so funny because I woke up at like 8:59. The kids still hadn't got up. I overslept. And I'm like, go, it's your last day. Alice Cooper. I got no principal. I know I love Alice Cooper. I haven't heard any more about the Marilyn Manson debacle. That would be interesting. I think the last thing I heard is him possibly getting arrested. Something to do with a warrant, but... By the way, for anybody who is looking for a reading, I am doing readings. For those of you who are joining us and paying attention, share with your friends who aren't dicks, because I don't like dicks. I mean, I like dick, but I don't like those kind of dicks. You know what I mean? And now we're talking about dicks. Good times. When we played schools out in my senior year, we seniors party like it was 1999. Oh, dear. Baby, I remember when that song came out. There's like a spoof of 1999. Can't remember who sings it though. My senior year, there was a lot of partying. Well, that's basically what it was. Partying, studying, repeat. And children. We even threw our notebook pages as we stormed to the buses to take us to the stadium to graduate. You know, I kind of feel bad for the kids from 2020, man. They really didn't get to graduate like virtual. What fun is that? You want to look at that one teacher that told you would never make it and be like, fuck you. You know what I mean? And they didn't get that chance. I think the funnest part of my high school experience, beside, you know, being the last year, is watching the seniors put a pig head in the principal's office. That was fun. And then when they found it, they were not happy. Plus, the snow days are now online and mandated. I graduate at the right time, right? Well, my girls, they go to homeschooling so they don't get sick days. But yeah, it does suck. There is no such thing as snow days anymore. Ever. So it's like, oh, it's snowing. You still got to go to school. That sucks. We'll see how long it lasts. Who knows? People will probably do an uproar. They got to do this and they got to do that. You never really know. Alexa, play Body Bag. Our senior prank was a panty and boxer drop. No, that would have been hilarious. It would have been great if it would have been like during like a school assembly or something like that. I'm just waiting for the day they say no one can do senior pranks. Like every senior does it. It's like a rite of passage. Which reminds me, speaking of pranks, I got to start up the prank war with my brother. So if you guys want to give me some ideas, every summer we always do a prank war. And it's epic. That's what we did. That would have been hilarious. I would have loved to have seen that. That would have been fun to see. Sounds like my kids are doing construction upstairs. You gotta love that. The janitors were not happy. Not even the creepy one. It seems like every high school has one creepy janitor that makes you go. Now, what really sucks is when you've been out of school for a couple years and that one creepy teacher that every school has one, the one that you're like, there's something about him. And then years later, they catch him and you're like, oh, I knew it. Well, you're not happy because of the people they hurt, but you're like, I knew it. But for the good teachers, they need to be paid a hell of a lot more. Good day, all. Poor Linda. How we doing, baby? Let's see what we got for you. Unfortunately, my high school had one. Ugh. So it looks like we got Fated to Suffer and Reverse. You're changing the dynamic. You aren't going to fall back into the same patterns of those who came before you. But right now, you do feel like there's a little bit of holding you back. We got Bird in the Cage. Which Bird in the Cage or Linda means like you're not able to do everything that you want to do, even though you're ready for it. It's almost like being held back. But it does seem like we got today for tomorrow, which means, you know, things that you don't get done today, there will always be time to get them done in the future. That's what I want you to focus on. Don't put a time limit onto this experience that you're going through, because I feel like it's going to be a good outcome. Yep. And embracing the child within. So yeah, it's going to work out for the best. I am doing good. I'm enjoying my day. It is a Thursday. The kids are out of school for summer. I'm excited. And knowing my luck, I can sleep in all summer, but I won't be able to because I'm on that school schedule. So that means that I'm going to be able to get more done around the house. And I'm super excited about that. You're very welcome, Larry. You're welcome, Larry. I'm sorry, Linda. I don't know where I got Larry. You're welcome, Larry. That's what I'm going to say. And anybody who says thank you, you're welcome, Larry. That's officially my new thing now. I don't know why it came out. And it came out with confidence. You know that's when it's bad. Isn't when you say something and then you're like, that's not right. Fuck. Oh. But yeah, such good times in high school. I feel old. I don't know how old you are, but I'm 32. And every day I start to feel older and older. And I'm like, ah. By the way, we don't only talk about age, high school shenanigans, and calling people Larry. We actually do readings on this channel. So if you would like one, please do feel free to, I don't know, comment and say, hey, we subscribed, because you did. And that's when you get a card. Anyway. But by the most hilarious, Legacy was streaking in my homecoming game. That's life. Oh my God, I know. It sucks. I just want to stop the aging process. I'm like, I'm happy with the way I look now, you know, confident-wise, maybe not so much, but the way, like, I appear with a glow, I enjoy. And eventually I'll be like, oh. You know what I mean? And then I got to pull on that Granny Pillsbury look. Like, come on, my children. Dare to break your grandpappy's spoil. Whatever the fuck that means. Hello, be wise. I haven't seen you around for a while. What do I want to listen to? Someone give me a music suggestion that's from this decade. 15-year-old boy wearing nothing but black shorts and shoes. Freedom. Be wise. You're focused on the first house and bringing balance. Baby. Those are some good cards. Getting grounded. Not letting your emotions take control. This is what I want you to focus on. I don't know what's going on in the matters of love in your life, but you need to focus and hone in on that. But other than that, you know, it seems like you got a pretty good thing going on here. First house, 8th house, South Node, Taurus. Like, just work on that love. Shine Down. What song by Shine Down? That is the question. I haven't heard Shine Down forever. Forever and ever. Let's see what the mighty Alexa has. Alexa, play music by Shinedown. Also, the Rising Sun, Spy Finger, and Death Punch, ain't it? Oh, by the way, Prabha, Prabha, this is for you. Sorry, I couldn't get your name pronounced right. Ooh, let's see what we got. We got Fragmented. But luckily for you, it's in reverse. That means we're finally putting the pieces back to our broken ways or life. And it looks like we're getting some attachments. So here's what I want you to focus on. Keep on fixing yourself. But don't let other people feed. It's peed now. It isn't, yeah. Don't let other people feed on your energy, okay? Keep on working on you. You're doing great. See, that's what I mean. The older I get, the more words I blend together and say, fuck it. Shine Down Fly from the Inside is a good song. Alexa, play Shine Down Fly from the Inside. Yeah, baby. That's the great thing about being on our Patreon, which thank you for that segue. If you guys actually get on our Patreon and subscribe for $5 a month, which is most what you guys pay for a reading anyway for questions, you can get a 10-minute reading starting in July. So if you sign up now, you'll get one for July. Go check it out. Links down below. Plus, I got to run. Bianca and I have another date soon. Ooh, have fun, my dear. Where did you go? I swear these animals take my shoes. It's like I have a shoe and then they just run with it. My dear, good luck. Don't get pulled over going into a drive-thru. Bye, baby. Demetra! I'm super excited today. I don't know why. I think I'm broken. Demetra, what is in the cards for you? It's time to light that way, baby. I am doing good. As you can tell, mommy put on some makeup, took a shower. Tomorrow's hair day, so that's a thing. But there is one thing I need you to do. You need to start pushing out the energy that you have saved back. Basically what that means is there's a lot of things that are coming your way, and you're going to have to do some self-promotion, okay? So get ready to be self-promoting very soon and kind of releasing that energy into the world with the bat. Now, the card itself says, invoking thy power, the fear not had hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. So that's what I'm saying. You got some good stuff coming your way, and you're going to be able to promote it. Need to start getting ready for work. Bye, babes. Ooh, Haley. Oh. What are you doing, baby? By the way, guys, anybody that pays for a reading, you get entered in for a free hour reading. We will be doing the drawing Thursday, July 1st. So, just so you know, for this whole month, anybody who buys a reading, you do get entered into that drawing. Demetra, let's see what we got, baby. We got crystal and herbs. It's time to release some magic back to those who gave it to us. So you need to start putting everything together and start working for yourself. Okay? So with crystals and herbs, it says, oh, what medicine, what sacredness to behold. A dash of healing straight from the mother's home. So it's time to kind of get back into tune. You know what I mean? But you say, I am. I am okay. And it's okay to be okay. But there's some things that you need to push out into your life. Doesn't mean that it's bad. It doesn't mean that you're drawing a necessary thing. Daughters of the woods, fill thy sacreds well. There's some things you're not left to give up. Basically, whenever I see crystal and herbs, it basically means putting things together to manifest the thing that we need in our life at this moment. So that's basically what you need to do. Manifest the things that you need right now. How are you? I am doing great. I have energy out the ass. I do not know why. It may have been because I went to bed at a decent hour. I don't know. But I'm enjoying my life. Whatever that entails, right? And having fun doing some readings today. Because it is Tarot Reading Thursday. What song do I want to play next? You're very welcome, sweetie. Release and surrender and create unanswered. What do I want to listen to? Alexa, play Wicked Game. Which, by the way, I got a couple readings tomorrow. Now, I know some of you have asked in past lives if I have any openings. I have an opening available on the 7th and the 8th, both for 2 p.m. And I also have one for the 11th at 3 p.m. So if anybody's looking to book readings, those are the days and the times I have available. Sorry about that. Got into a burping session with myself. All right. So we are close to closing up. So this would be the time for anybody out there. If you have a reading and want to get your general, this would be the time. Who knows? I may end up coming on later. You never know. But as of right now, we are about to close up. Do 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 like you. Do 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 do. I'm falling in love. And as always, my friends, remember to have fun, enjoy your weekend. And for those who didn't catch us live, I will be live later, probably around 8 p.m. And we can go from there. All right, guys. Bye.